So I finished. I was actually reading *The Fault in Our Stars* by John Green, and I'll say this: read it. Go pick it up and read it. If you're looking for like a how do I put this? I wouldn't say it's like a love story, but kind of is. I don't. Okay. I mean, the thing I took away from *The Fault in Our Stars* is that no matter how short a life is, it's always filled with wonder and people who appreciate it. And you should always appreciate the people in your life, no matter who it is, because life is in the end, life is short, and there's no reason why you can't love and respect everybody. Even if somebody hates you, just give them the courtesy of the doubt and stuff like that. So I think that's what I took away from it. Um, it's one of those stories. It's one of those stories where it sucked me in for like 4 hours. Like literally sucked me in for 4 hours. Like I had like my goal was to finish the book by the end of the week. So then I can go and I'm gonna go probably pick up I think Looking for Alaska. I think I might pick that one up next by John Green. And I had like 177 pages, so I'm like, oh, okay, I can read about 25 pages a day and I'll finish it by the end of the week, whatever. I read all 177 pages tonight in like 4 hours. I got that sucked into it. And okay, I will admit there was a couple plot twists that I didn't really see coming. You know, I'm not gonna ruin the book, but I'll just say this: I thought something completely different was gonna happen, and so yeah, I think you know it's one of those books where I actually generally loved it. Like I didn't have any complaints about it or really anything, and I'll tell you this: I'm not a reader. Like I'm not a reader, but that inspires me to read more. Especially by John Green. John Green is just a fantastic author, anyways. After reading this, and I'm still reading *The Abundance of Catherine's*, just a phenomenal writer. So I think that's the moral of the story. From what I took away from it is that life is short, but it's a beautiful thing that can, no matter how short it is, you're gonna have people are going to appreciate and love you whether they tell you or not. And I think that's the big thing I got out of it. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's I think that's where I'm going to end it. And if you haven't read it, it's like $9 at like Walmart or like Target or anything like that. If you go to half price books, I think it's like a store or something. It's like $5. I definitely recommend picking it up, reading it, and then after that, go watch the movie and see if there's any similarities. I probably will watch the movie, uh, and just throwing it out there. I kind of shed a tear a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like it was kind of sad. So, I mean, there you go. I say probably one of the best books I read. So definitely going to inspire me to read some more from John Green, and you know find some other books I like. I don't know. I generally like I don't know. I guess I'm a little weird because I actually like reading about war, like Revolutionary War, Civil War, like the accounts of war. Um, like I'll even go to like history. Like probably the my favorite time period to read about is probably like 1600s America to like the 1940s, like the from like World War II. It's probably like the favorite like my favorite time to read. Probably like the best time. Like I always loved the Civil War era and and like history class and stuff. Reading it, I always nailed like every test. Like I don't know, it's just something about it that I really enjoyed reading about. Like the first, I don't know, like the first hand accounts of like slavery and stuff like that, and reading about people's experiences, and and just looking back at where we were in America and where we are now and how much progress we have made as a human being of not being shitty people. Even though like the majority of people are still shitty, like we're less shitty than we were like, a couple hundred years ago. So I mean, the shittiness is hopefully starting to go down. But I mean, those are like things that I like to read about, and I'm always interested in history. I always like reading about it and kind of learning from it. So that's why I was kind of like learning, reading, 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, stuff like that, like biographies, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Thomas Edison, just a slew of awesome people that did awesome things in life, and you know yeah, that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about. So The Fault in Our Stars, go read it. It's an awesome book. Even if you're not a reader, I guarantee you're going to enjoy it. And as always, catch you guys tomorrow.